GTEC Community Stadium, where Brentford take on Wolverhampton Wanderers in the FIFA Premier League, match day 3. This is the first game of match day 3, and as the table stands, currently Wolves sitting in a solid 6, while Brentford sitting low in 15th. They're getting straight into it. Andre, Armstrong, and Collins just about, Jensen. And for each club, it's nice to know all the players that were on loan are back now. So Rashford's back at United, and that means Kumas is back at Liverpool, Nelson's back at Arsenal, etc. Shada, dispossessed. But that does also mean it's going to be some losses. So like Uche's gone from Palace, Polinia's gone from Spurs, and obviously the departures as well. But the loanies are the big loss. Here's Ouattara. Dango Ouattara. Damsgaard. Oh, I think he tried slipping there. Mateus Mane. Bueno. Craigie. And also, it is Kieran Trippier's FIFA Premier League debut for Wolves. That's going to be an exciting time for him. And it's his first touch. Here's Trippier. Andre. Arokadare, slip through for Mane, and that's a good save from Quiveen Kelleher to deny Mateus Mane, who is going to be taking the corner by the looks of it. Mane whips one in, headed away by Damsgaard, only as far as Kieran Trippier. Mane, Collins away. Will it be Trippier's? Trippier does win it. First time, and it's shot! Oh! And Armstrong's hit the bar. Arokadare, and it's a comfortable one for Kelleher. And the flag has gone up. Armstrong's would have counted, however. Vandenberg into Ouattara. Coyote. Damsgaard now into Yarmulke. Oh, good counter-attacking pressure from Brentford. Ouattara. Coyote into Igor Thiago! And Brentford are the first ones to strike after Adam Armstrong hits the bar. And it's Igor Thiago, the man on the end of it. What a brilliant finish. Coyote wriggles his way into the box, finds Thiago, takes a touch, past Craigie, takes him out the game, and then shoots and takes Sarr out the game. What a brilliant finish. And just before the half-hour mark, it is Brentford to take the lead. Bueno. Mane dispossessed by Coyote. Ouattara. Here's Jensen. Playing simple passes through the midfield. Good ball from Jensen into Thiago. Oh, he's at the bar. And that's both strikers, both number 9s who's crashed the bar now. Sarr. Krejci into Trippier. Oh, Trippier's giving it away to Igor Thiago. Can Brentford capitalise off Trippier's mistake? Ouattara. Back into Ouattara! And that's a fantastic save from Sarr, who boots it away. And he's just saved Trippier there. Collins into Damsgaard. Ouattara. Jensen's in space. Jensen is dispossessed by Bueno. Joao Gomez getting them up the pitch. Arokadare. And there is the half-time whistle. It is Brentford 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. We are here at the G-Tech Community Stadium, where Brentford take on Wolves in the FIFA Premier League match day 3. In the end, it was Igor Thiago to give Brentford 1-0. Jensen into Damsgaard. Igor Thiago. Bueno does well. Andre. João Gomez. Trippier. Mosquera. Good ball here. Armstrong. Tried flicking it through, but Van den Berg in the way. Damsgaard into Igor Thiago. Igor Thiago just keeping the ball. Jensen. And Lewis Potter! That's a fantastic save from Jose Sarr. Jensen coming off for Jordan Henderson here. And Matthias Mane coming off, and coming on is Jean-Ric Bellegarde. Ouattara whips one in. Van den Berg heads it. It's found Igor Thiago. Arokadare just about gets a foot in. Here's Van den Berg. Damsgaard wriggling feet, but Andre's read that well. Bellegarde into Gomez. Trippier. Good play from the two. But Gomez did too much. Igor Thiago now. Damsgaard. Igor Thiago. Scar scoops one perfectly for Damsgaard. And he's won a corner. And coming off here, Yeho Yarmouk is coming off, and Vitaly Janelt coming on. And João Gomez coming off, and the returning loanee Marshall Munetzi coming on for Wolves. Ouattara, heavy ball in, headed away, and headed away again. Here's Damsgaard, dispossessed by Munetzi. Bellegarde into Arokadare. Here's Munetzi. This is a good counter-attack from Wolves. Bellegarde. Here's Hugo Bueno, and he's done a silly, stupid mistake there. Igor Thiago is dispossessed. Munetzi. Arokadare. Good ball to find Armstrong, but I think his touch was a bit too much. It was Potter and Teixeira. Damsgaard. Coyote. Good footwork. Plays through. Ouattara and Bueno's kicked it against him, and it will be a goal kick. Substitution here. Keane Lewis Potter coming off. Rico Henry coming on. And Hugo Bueno coming off for Wolves, and coming on is Totti Gomez. Jose Sarr. Can Wolves respond with the last 10 minutes of the match here? Sarr boots it long. Headed away by Van den Berg. Finding Damsgaard. Coyote. Damsgaard. Back to Coyote. Igor Thiago's touch is loose. Munetzi. Totti's kept it in. Bellegarde, lovely ball. Armstrong. Armstrong holds it off. Plays it in. Trippier. And that would have been a beautiful debut goal, but he's just put it wide. It's a brilliant, brilliant attack from Wolves. And it looks like Brentford should hold on here. Kelleher. Ouattara into Janelt. Ouattara. Here's Damsgaard. Ouattara. Henderson. Jordan Henderson dispossessed. Mosquera, they need to rush here. Munetzi. Bellegarde. Armstrong. It's one last chance for Wolves, and Van den Berg denies them. And it's Brentford 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. And Brentford scrape a win with a bit of a late scare from Wolves. We are here at Ellen Road, where Leeds United take on Arsenal in the FIFA Premier League match day 3. Now, as the standings stand, it is currently Leeds in relegation, 18th, but they can escape today with a win. And Arsenal currently sitting in 7th with Brentford beating. Played in here, Calvert-Lewin early chance. Timber to Saka. Obviously, they have Waneri, Nelson and Vieira back, so maybe we'll see one of them come off the bench. Tanaka, Stark, Ampadu. Good chances for Leeds to start here. Here's Goodmanson. And Okafor. Gyökeres chests it down. Zubimendi. Gyökeres playing as a bit of a midfielder there. Rice. Zubimendi. Calafiori. Scoops one over. Trossard heads it back. Calafiori heads it in. Rice takes a touch. And good block there from Ampadu. Goodmanson. Ampadu. It's weird how Calafiori's the one starting today. I mean, Hincapié probably will be permanently signed, so I should assume we'll see him the entire season. Given away there, Calafiori into Rice. Trossard. Eze. Back to Trossard. Chance here for Arsenal. It's Trossard and he's won a corner. Rice to go short with Saka. Saka. Rice. And shot by Saliba, which is blocked. Calafiori, good touch. Rice. Eze dispossessed. Here's Ampadu, Stark. Tanaka. Just simple passes here from Leeds. Bogle. Tanaka. Calvert-Lewin, and the flag's gone up. We all know Calvert-Lewin's deadly in them areas. Oh, just leaned a bit too early. Here's Gabriel. Rice. Trossard. Gyökeres has made space for himself. And I think Leeds' midfield has done really well. Tanaka, Stark and Ampadu are tackling centre forwards here. Calvert-Lewin. Okafor, and he read the run, but Goodmanson didn't really. Saka into Eze. Gyökeres. Back to Eze. Back to Gyökeres. And Rice forces the save out of Caldalo for an Arsenal corner. This time Rice is planning to go short with Trossard. Trossard lifts one in, headed down by Calvert-Lewin. Here's Strauch. Into Goodmanson. Tanaka. Oh, good ball for Bogle. Jaden Bogle. And Saliba in the way. Trossard. Eze. First time into Gyökeres. Arsenal have numbers coming up, but Gyökeres. His pass is read by Roden. Could still be one last chance here, and it could be for Leeds United. Tanaka, Ampadu. But no, ref calls half-time. It's Leeds United 0, Arsenal 0. We are here at Ellen Road, where Leeds United take on Arsenal in the FIFA Premier League Match Day 3. It's currently 0-0. It's been about 60-40, I'd say, mainly Arsenal, but Leeds are dominating in midfield, I'd say. Ampadu. Long ball over Goodmanson. Dispossessed. Now Eze. Gyökeres. Rice. Slips through Gyökeres. It's Gyökeres! You never doubted the Swede. And Arsenal finally pursue past the Leeds defence. And it is the Swede Victor Gyökeres with an audacious strike. No mask celebration there from Gyökeres. Good ball from Rice. I mean, he just holds them off enough for Gyökeres to get the run inside. And it's a beautiful finish. And that's one way to take the lead. Goodmanson. Leeds losing the ball in a bad area. Gyökeres into Trossard. Calafiori. Eze was the one who made the run. Back to Gyökeres. Gyökeres! And that's a brilliant stretch from Caldalo. Goodmanson into Ampadu. Pinged out here towards Bogle. Ampadu. Lovely spot to find Calvert-Lewin. And Goodmanson can't keep it in. Substitution here for Leeds. Tanaka coming off. And Sean Longstaff coming on. And for Arsenal, Calafiori coming off. And coming on is Piero Hincapié. Stark. Hincapié. Here's his first touch. Eze. One back here by Biol. Roden. Ampadu. Goodmanson. Longstaff. Oh, sneaky ball! Oh my, Okafor and Calvert-Lewin, what a save from Raya! Oh my word, Trossard's coming off here, Martin Odegaard coming on. Oh my, that is an audacious double save. Played in Biol, and Calvert-Lewin can't get his shot away. Sorry, I said double save. He hit the bar, and then the recovery from Raya was brilliant. Longstaff. It is Longstaff. Stark. Dispossessed. Rice. I think Leeds deserve a draw here today, to be honest. Gyökeres flicks it back. Eze. One back here. Biol. They've just persisted and persisted. It's just Arsenal have the quality, don't they? To be honest, I don't think any team's doing much about the through ball from Rice. Goodmanson. Stark. Okafor! And comfortable catch for Raya. It's not been a bad day for the two up front, but not been a good day either. Timber. Saka could have lost it then due to the loose touch. Zubimendi. Goodmanson has left Saka. Eze and Saka now linking up. Zubimendi. It looks like an Arsenal win, but I think Leeds deserve the draw. Saka pings one in, headed away by Biol. Zubimendi, and that is full time. Arsenal scrape a win here at Ellen Road, and it keeps Leeds in the relegation zone, putting them bottom of the table. It is heartbreak, but they are fighting and fighting each match day. We are here at Stamford Bridge for a big game. It's Chelsea versus Manchester United in the FIFA Premier League match day 3. As the standings hit United close to the relegation zone in 16th, while Chelsea in a comfortable 6th place. United again straight into it here. Ugarte and Šeško! Early save forced here by Robert Sanchez, and it's a good start for Manchester United. And Burmo goes short to Šeško. Throw in. And Burmo. Bruno Fernandes. And Burmo. Good cut inside. He's found Šeško. Šeško. Ugarte and Mainu! Kobbie Mainu strikes for Manchester United. What a brilliant start for the Red Devils. Smart idea from Ugarte, I'll be fair on him. And what a brilliant finish from Kobe Mainu. What a brilliant finish. And Chelsea get the game re-kicked off here. Caicedo into Fernandes. Can Chelsea respond to that early Kobbie Mainoo goal? Obviously, they have new signings, Manuel Himega from Strasbourg. Tyreek George is back as well. Here's Dalot. Mainoo, the goal scorer. Shaw. Cunha. Heaven, who's also in the starting lineup today. Cunha, Fernandes, Mbeumo has somehow slipped it through for Dalot. Mbeumo again. Maguire, Mbeumo, Ugarte, Cunha. Good play from United. Šeško found space. Oh, what a finish. Benjamin Šeško with a audacious strike. And that is 2-0 for the Red Devils. It's the way he turns. Should not be getting past Levi Colwill that easily. And it's a beautiful smash in the top of the net. Goal from Benjamin Šeško. And it looks more positive on the upside for Manchester United here. They've obviously had their ups and downs, but this will bump them up in the table quite a bit. Cunha back to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes has most players tracking him, but Kobbie Mainoo still finds space. Cunha! And that would have been a goal, alright. But it's just wriggle wide. Look at the layup from Šeško. And Cunha hits it. Oh, it's not a bad effort, you know. And Sanchez has another scare. It's gone long here, Sanchez trying to find João Pedro, which he does. Can Chelsea get one back? No, they can't. I think it's a handball off João Pedro. Bruno Fernandes. Maguire. Cunha. Neto. Fernandes. Pedro. Back to Enzo Fernandes. Fernandes slips one through for Neto! And Chelsea are back in this game. It is Pedro Neto. It's good team play from Chelsea. And what a game we have here. João Pedro. Fernandes finds that run of Pedro Neto, and it's a good finish. Can't knock the finish from Pedro Neto. It's another goal for the Portuguese international. Šeško gets United kicked underway. It could be a bit shaky now for Manchester United. Maguire into Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Mainoo into Cunha. Shaw. Back to Bruno Fernandes. Dispossessed by James. Now Palmer. Cole Palmer. Gusto into James. Palmer on the wing here. This is better from Chelsea. Good ball from Palmer. Fernandes. Gusto. James. João Pedro! And blocked by a hand. And it's a penalty for Chelsea. Let's have a look here. Oh, clear handball. Palmer to get Chelsea on level terms. It's Cole Palmer! And from 2-0 down, Chelsea respond. It's emphatic from Cole Palmer. And that's what Chelsea needed. You never doubt Cole Palmer from the spot. Clinical as always. And what a comeback made here from Chelsea. United look a bit more shaky now. Kobbie Mainoo. United need a goal. But so do Chelsea, really. There'll be a minimum of 3 minutes added time here. Given away by Bruno Fernandes to Pedro Neto. Chelsea are going to hold on here for the half. And they do. It's Chelsea 2, Manchester United 2. We are here at Stamford Bridge, where Chelsea take on Manchester United in the FIFA Premier League match day 3. It is currently 2-2. Kobbie Mainoo and Šeško gave United a 2-0 lead, but Pedro Neto and Palmer's penalty helped them respond. Ugarte. Hopefully United could land Edison through the door. That's a good ball from Bruno Fernandes. Mbeumo. Fernandes. No handball penalised there from Caicedo. Mbeumo. Ugarte. Šeško. Fernandes. Mainoo again, but this time it's wide. Kobbie Mainoo can't do what he did in the first half. Sanchez plays it into Malo Gusto. It's Palmer. Chelsea have been the better team. Oh, given away by Reece James, however. Fernandes. Šeško. Slips through Mbeumo, but I think it's too much, and Cucurella just about catches it. Fofana into Gusto. And Chelsea survive that little scare. Palmer into James. Pedro. Palmer hit Heaven does well. It's Cunha. Mateus Cunha whips one in towards Šeško. And Sanchez claims it. Oh my word, he's tramped all over Bruno Fernandes there. Pedro Neto. Pedro. João Pedro. Brilliant run. João Pedro whips one in. Headed by Palmer, but it's a simple clearance made. Cucurella. Caicedo. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Brilliant turn. And Heaven reads it very well. Mainoo into Bruno Fernandes. Here's Cunha. Shaw. Cunha. Mainoo. Brilliant run made here from Mateus Cunha, who cuts it back to Šeško, and Bruno Fernandes can't get his footing right. Palmer. Fernandes. Chelsea have a counter-attacking opportunity here. Palmer. Oh, he sent Shaw to the floor. It's Gusto. Malo Gusto cuts it back. James! Fantastic save from Seny Lamons. Substitution here for Chelsea. Reece James coming off, and coming on Andre Santos. Neto. Here's Palmer. Cole Palmer whips one in towards Fofana, and Ugarte heads it out for another corner. Neto whips one in. Bruno Fernandes away. It's going to land to Caicedo. Cunha's handballed it. Cucurella, Caicedo, Fernandes, and Santos does win another corner here. It's going to be a substitution for Manchester United. Kobbie Mainoo coming off. Coming on is Mazraoui, who's going in midfield by the looks of it. Palmer strikes one in. Headed away. And Neto! Heaven again, he's handballed it, and it's another penalty to Chelsea. Palmer can strike at the end. Oh, it's a harsh one. It is a harsh one. You can't really see. It's Palmer. Cole Palmer! He's missed it. He's put it wide. I cannot believe it. That was the golden opportunity, and Palmer's missed it. And Mbeumo. Can United capitalise off that miss? And Mbeumo. Bruno Fernandes. And Mbeumo. Šeško turns. And Šeško! Sanchez claims, and that is full time. What a thrilling end here. It's Chelsea 2, Manchester United 2. We are here at St James's Park, where Newcastle take on Ipswich in the FIFA Premier League Match Day 3. Newcastle currently sit top of the table, and Ipswich sit in second. It's 2-2 wins for each team, I believe. It was Newcastle beating West Ham 2-1 last match week, Ipswich beating Leeds 2-1, and then on match day 1, Ipswich upset Arsenal by beating them 1-0, and Newcastle beat Fulham 1-0. So one team could get a win here, but Ipswich have lost real key players. But so have Newcastle. Visser bumped off it here. Here's Taylor. Obviously they've lost Kayuste due to the loan being ended. Akpom. Hurst is still there, but Akpom seems like the trusted striker for today. McAteer lifts one in for Akpom! What a finish from Chuba Akpom on his first money-signed goal. What a beautiful finish from Chuba Akpom, and Ipswich are top of the table. What a brilliant finish from Akpom. And in 12 minutes, Akpom gives Ipswich the lead. Here's Joelinton. Guimaraes. The only good thing about Newcastle, they still have their midfield. Murphy. Visser. Visser gets inside. It's Visser. Twisting and turning, and Kipre gets it away. Header one there, but intercepted by Matasiwa. McAteer. Furlong. Here's Marcelino Nunes. Matasiwa. Slips through Nunes, it's Nunes. And somehow Botman gets across. Guimaraes. Tonali. It is Guimaraes again. Visser. Murphy. Back to Visser. Visser still got it, but Kipre does very, very well. Philogene. Leif Davis. Back to Philogene. Pinged out here. McAteer. Matasiwa. Oh, dispossessed in a bad area here. And played through. Harvey Barnes. It's Barnes. And good save there from Christian Walton to deny Harvey Barnes. It is a Newcastle corner. Going to be taken by Lewis Hall. Hall whips one in. Joelinton heads it on. Still heads it on. And it's wide from Joelinton. It's Walton. Pinged out long here for Philogene. Could have given it away, but Capre does very well. Philogene again. Leif Davis. I like the way Ipswich play. The style, the technique is just brilliant. And that's why they are currently sitting top of the table after being promoted. Dara O'Shea. Akpom, the goal scorer. Back to Furlong. McAteer. Slips through Akpom, who keeps it alive, and Nunes tried fainting out. Chow. One back here by Matasiwa. It's Matasiwa! And that's a brilliant save from Nick Pope. Philogene here to take the corner. Philogene whips it in and headed on! And it's just wide from Dara O'Shea, the captain. Nick Pope here to take the goal kick for Newcastle. Plays it to Chow. Hall. And that is half-time. Newcastle 0, Ipswich 1. We are here at St James's Park in the FIFA Premier League Match Day 3. It is currently Newcastle 0, Ipswich 1. Chuba Akpom gave Ipswich the lead, and that is currently why they are top of the table. It could be 3 wins in 3 for Ipswich. Guimaraes fakes. Visser. Visser feints in front. It's Visser! And I don't know what talk Eddie Howe gave them at half-time, but Johan Visser strikes in the first couple of minutes here. And that's exactly what they needed to start this half, Newcastle United. And they sit back at the top of the table above Ipswich. And this is a title race game already, really. I doubt these two teams will win the league. But it's looking good for them at the beginning of the season here. And substitution here, I think it's Marcelino Nunes coming on. And returning from his loan from Derby County, it is Sam Smodix. Smodix. Here's Furlong. Brilliant play here from Ipswich. Akpom. Dispossessed, however. Joelinton. Visser. Murphy. Uses Livramento. Pings it through, but intercepted well by Leif Davis. Philogene. Smodix. Given away, however, Guimaraes. Barnes. Joelinton. Livramento. Murphy. Barnes. Barnes cuts inside. Barnes plays it through to Visser, but the flag has gone up. He's been denied of a brace here, Johan Visser. And it's a let off for Ipswich Town. Substitution here for Newcastle. Jacob Murphy coming off. Anthony Elanga coming on. And for Ipswich, Casey McAteer coming off here. And Jack Clark coming on. Christian Walton. Kipre. Taylor. Davis. Playing risky at the back here, but they've done well to get it out. Philogene. Davis. He has room to run at them here. Akpom. Smodix. And Philogene just didn't make the run that Smodix saw. Joelinton into Tonali. Guimaraes. Long ball played out to Harvey Barnes. Hall. Visser. Barnes is an option. Does play it to Barnes, but Barnes is offside. Substitution, goal scorer for Newcastle, Johan Visser coming off and coming on. The German giant, Nick Voltemade. Dara O'Shea. Furlong. Clark. Jack Clark. Oh, given away by Clark. Joelinton. Here's Guimaraes. Livramento. Guimaraes. Playing through the midfield here. Hall. Joelinton into Botman. Lewis Hall. Voltemade did get the nutmeg in there, and it is a free kick to Newcastle. Tonali. Tonali. He struck it, and it's easy for Christian Walton. Ipswich fans let off because you know Tonali can hit them. O'Shea. Oh, giving away here. Barnes. Joelinton. Joelinton turns. And Barnes and Voltemade. He's kicked it. And it's in from Nick Voltemade. What a brilliant finish from the German giant, Nick Voltemade. And that shows you why Newcastle want to retain their spot at the top of the league. Nick Voltemade. Now, I'm going to be honest. I think that's a foul on Dara O'Shea, in my opinion. But Voltemade won't really care. It's a super sub. Nick Voltemade. Now, Ipswich need a strike here. They still will sit. No, they will be bumped down here. They will be bumped down to 4th. I mean, that's still not bad for an Ipswich standard. But they could have gone top. Matasiwa. They want to put it all at it now. Akpom. Philogene. Dispossessed by Chow. Stupid skills there. Elanga. And it's probably over for Ipswich here unless they win the ball back. Guimaraes, which they do. They have won the ball back. Smodix. Philogene. Akpom. Uses Clark. Furlong. And Smodix! With the last kick of the game. Sam Smodix strikes for Ipswich. And he gives them 2nd place. That is exactly the fight you gotta show in a title race. What a brilliant ball, and what a brilliant finish from Smodix. That is sensational. And from Voltemada's last-minute goal, Smodix has a last-minute goal. It's drama here at St James's Park. And that is full time. It is Newcastle 2, Ipswich 2. We are here at Selhurst Park, where Crystal Palace take on Manchester City in the FIFA Premier League Match Day 3. Manchester City currently sit third in the table, while Crystal Palace sit just outside the relegation zone in 17th. On Match Day 1, it was a loss for Palace, 3-0 to Wolves. Oh, but Mateta's through here, hang a minute. Mateta! And it's just wide. And on Match Day 2, Crystal Palace drew 2-2 to Manchester United. And then for City, they beat Spurs on Match Day 1, 1-0. And then on Match Day 2, they also beat Aston Villa 1-0. So they are unbeaten, but they are below Newcastle United and Ipswich Town. Semenyo, Cherky, Nico Gonzalez. It is nice to see Kusanov playing in the back today. Semenyo slips it through for Erling Haaland. Semenyo, Cherky, Haaland, and whipped in! And it's a beautiful finish. It's Nico Gonzalez. And City, like they have all season, go 1-0 up and go first in the table. What a brilliant finish from the Spaniard. It's loads of passes in the box, but Nico's like, nah, I'm shooting. And it's a brilliant finish past Henderson. What quality football this is. And Nico Gonzalez shows why City signed him. Here's Canvo, Mitchell, Will Hughes, Mateta slips it through and just about out the reach there for Adam Wharton. Doku, Semenyo, Mateus Nunes, Haaland, back to Nunes, Cherky, Rodri whips one over to Doku, who's unmarked. Doku and Cherky. Brilliant skill on Haaland. Oh, what a save from Henderson. That is a sensational save. Rodri whips one into the box, aiming for Haaland, who's hit the bar. Gahey and Nico Semenyo blocked by Will Hughes, and it's going to be a Manchester City throw-in. Gahey obviously coming up against his former club today. And is it a corner? No, it's a goal kick. Henderson goes out long, aiming for Will Hughes. Here's Ismaila Sarr. Mateta. Done well here. Jean-Philippe Mateta runs into Rodri, but Gahey runs into Sarr! And it's a mistake from Mark Gahey, and Ismaila Sarr equalises here and puts City back into third place. He dispossesses Gahey, and beautiful finish from Sarr. That is quality. I think it's with the outside of his boot. Donnarumma beaten. And that's the first time Donnarumma's been beaten in the FIFA Premier League so far. Here's Nico Gonzalez. Rodri. Nico O'Reilly. Doku. Space coming out here. Doku. Dispossessed. Here's Mateta. Just keeping the ball here, Mateta. Has the runner of Munoz. Back to Mateta. And Gahey commends his mistake with a tackle. Cherky. Haaland. Doku in loads of space. Doku has time for a shot. And Doku! Good save from Dean Henderson. Corner here. It's Ryan Cherky to go short with O'Reilly. Nico O'Reilly whips one in. Gahey and hit by Gonzalez, but he's denied this time by Henderson. It's another corner. Rodri whips one in. Gahey gets his head to it, headed away, headed back. Haaland on the bicycle kick, and it's wide. But I think it's a handball anyways, so it would not have counted. Hughes given away here to Haaland. It's Haaland! And Henderson has to save Crystal Palace yet again. Cherky swings it in. Gahey! And it's just wide from Mark Gahey. Good chance there for City before the end of the half here. Richards. Canvo leaves it for Mitchell. Now Canvo has it. Mitchell. Richards. Wharton. Mateta. Lobs one over for Munoz. And Sarr has it. And will it be a corner? Oh, I think it's a penalty. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. Corner to be taken. Whipped in, headed away, and that will be half-time. Crystal Palace 1, Manchester City 1. We are here at Selhurst Park, where Crystal Palace take on Manchester City in the FIFA Premier League Match Day 3. It's currently 1-1. Nico Gonzalez gave City the lead, but then a mistake from Gahey gave Ismaila Sarr the equaliser. Here's Gahey. Doku. O'Reilly into Rodri. Lobs one over, but it's only from Chris Richards. Lacroix. Oh, good ball pinged out here for Ismaila Sarr. Wharton. Now Sarr. And intercepted by Gahey. Cherky. Doku. Jeremy Doku. And he's won a corner. And it's going to be a substitution here for Crystal Palace. Will Hughes coming off. Coming on Jefferson Lerma. Ryan Cherky swings one in towards Gahey, but headed away by Munoz. Now touched down by Sarr. O'Reilly's missed the tackle. Sarr's running. Pass back, however. Munoz. Sarr. Wharton. Good ball. Munoz. Munoz whips one in towards Saw. That's a fantastic save from Gianluigi Donnarumma. Jeremy Pino. Headed over, but it's going to be retrieved by Adam Wharton. Semenyo dispossesses him. It is Semenyo, now Rodri. Cherky. Ryan Cherky. Haaland. Erling Haaland. Semenyo. Still has it here, but he's dispossessed in the end by Mitchell. Kusanov. Gehi. Nico. It's Cherky, Haaland, and easy for Henderson. Munoz. Lerma. Wharton. Somehow slips through a gap and finds Mitchell. Lerma. Wharton. Canvo. Mitchell. Back into Canvo. Just playing through the midfield here, Palace. Lerma's finally passed it to an attacker called Jean-Philippe Mateta, who's gone to Mitchell, lobs one in, and both defenders there. I think it was Gehi in the end. Here's Nunez. Donnarumma. Long ball played out towards Haaland, who obviously wins the header. Nico. Semenyo. Cherky. Back to Haaland. Gehi. Haaland. Gehi. Haaland. Semenyo. Haaland. Rodri. City's last chance here. O'Reilly. Haaland! Oh my word, what a save from Henderson. He needed to make that substitution for Palace. Adam Wharton coming off and Daichi Kamada coming on. And for City, Antoine Semenyo coming off. Tijani Reinders coming on. It's Rodri. Whips one in towards the box. Gehi! And it's wide. Gehi is the main target on the corners by the looks of it. And he's headed most of them wide. But he is winning the headers, which is a good sign for City. Henderson. Mitchell. Richards. Canvo. Palace could hold on for a draw here. Mitchell. Canvo. Back into Mitchell. Or will they go for a win? Lerma. Kamada. Good ball played out to Jeremy Pino. And Kusanov reads it well. City could have an attacking chance here. They will. To Johnny Reinders. In the 90th minute. Reinders. Oh, and what a cutout from Richards to make it end 1-1 here. That is a brilliant interception. And Palace scrape a point. We are here at the Vitality Stadium where AFC Bournemouth take on West Ham in the FIFA Premier League match day 3. Currently, West Ham sit in 7th while Bournemouth sit in 8th. And it is nice for West Ham as all the loans returned, so Fulkrug is back, who's on it now. Fulkrug was the first ever West Ham FIFA Premier League goal scorer, and he hopes to retain that way. Bowen. Fulkrug. Nicolas Fulkrug. Dispossessed here. Alex Scott into Krupi. Tavernier. Adams. Scott. Ryan. Back to Scott. Scott whips one in. Tavernier wanted his head on it. Cleared away. Oh, Smith. Tavernier. Krupi. Evan Nilsson easily bumped off it there by Mavropanos. Somerville. Diouf into Fernandez. To Debo. Somerville. Obviously West Ham also lost Axel Disasi. Bowen. Fulkrug. Whips one over to Fernandez. Mateus Fernandez, good turn. Fernandez and Bowen's just about Alvarez. Edson Alvarez also back in the side. Somerville, Fernandez. And Castellanos, and it's wide. Iraola, obviously still managing Bournemouth in this because I can't switch the managers. He should be managing Liverpool, but yeah. Mavropanos, Walker Peters, Jared Bowen. Oh, he's giving it away to Krupi here, not usually like Bowen. Ryan. And Tavernier, Evanilson! And brilliant save from Mads Hermansson, but Evanilson should be tucking that into bed. Tavernier whips one into the box. Krupi! And it's just over the top from Eli Junior Krupi. And West Ham walk away with a goal kick here. Hermansson playing it over to Somerville. But Ryan's won the header. Here's Krupi. Truffert. Adams. Tavernier. Brilliant play from Bournemouth. It's Krupi who's been held off well by Kyle Walker-Peters. Adam Smith. Scott. Ryan. Krupi trying to wriggle his way in, but Diouf's in the way. Somerville. Bowen. Castellanos. Given away, but re-won back. Somerville. Fernandez. And Hill does extremely well. Krupi into Evanilson. Back into Krupi. There's so much space for the Frenchman. Krupi. Smith. And Todibo has caught Smith lacking. But Smith's caught him lacking. Adam Smith is way out of play there. And it should end here. Todibo. Mavropanos. And that is half time. Bournemouth 0, West Ham 0. We are here at the Vitality Stadium where Bournemouth take on West Ham in the FIFA Premier League match day 3. It's currently 0-0 at half time, so nothing really changes in the table for each team. Truffert. Tavernier whips one in the box. Headed down Bowen. Brilliant skill from the Englishman. Walker-Peters. Mavropanos. Long ball played out brilliantly to Somerville. El Haj Malik Diouf. Füllkrug. Alvarez. Bowen. And it's a free kick to West Ham. It's going to be a substitution here, I believe. Yeah, Tavernier coming off. Justin Kluivert coming on. And West Ham, I believe it was Edson Alvarez who came off. Will it be Füllkrug or Fernandez? Füllkrug lays it off for Bowen! It looks like Alvarez came off and I don't know who came on, but Evanilson. Walker-Peters, brilliant. It was James Ward-Prowse who came on. Bowen. Brilliant skill. Oh, brilliant from Bowen, but Diakate cuts it out. Kluivert. It's Justin Kluivert, storming Rabe. And Krupi strikes. Truffert back into Kluivert. Kluivert back to Krupi, and Todibo in the way yet again. It's just been defensive duties from each team. Somerville getting past them easily. Castellanos has lost it, however. Kluivert. Krupi. Lost it again. Bowen. Some funny spin there. Walker-Peters back into Bowen. Bowen. Castellanos. Back into Bowen. Bowen against Truffert, and he's won a corner. Substitution here for Bournemouth. Ryan coming off. Coming on is Amin Adli. And full crew coming off here, and coming on the pitch is Callum Wilson. Bowen whips it into the box, headed away, and headed away again. Evan Nilsson waiting for the run of Kluivert, but he did get the run, but not the run he wanted. Krupi lays it off to Truffert, and Walker-Peters in the way yet again. It looks like it's going to end a draw here. Somerville, Diouf, Mavra, Panos, Diouf. West Ham just holding on, yeah. To Debo. Lobbing one forward for Bowen. Walker-Peters. To Debo. This could be good for West Ham if they make the right decisions. Ward-Prowse whips one over for Somerville, and it's won by Smith, and it's still a counter-attack chance for Bournemouth. Krupi, Kluivert, in towards Krupi, it's blocked. Krupi for Kluivert! And with the last kick of the game, Justin Kluivert ramps it in for Bournemouth. And they do walk away with the 3 points. Brilliant ending for a brilliant performance. Krupi, wonderful ball. Brilliant finish from Kluivert. He couldn't miss from that far out, could he? What a fantastic goal from Bournemouth. And Bournemouth snatch it late. Justin Kluivert, super sub. And that is full time. Bournemouth 1, West Ham 0. We are here at Villa Park, where Aston Villa take on Coventry City in the FIFA Premier League match day 3. Villa currently sit in 10th. Coventry currently sit in 8th. So it's been good for them. Grimes. Oh, brilliant skill from Matt Grimes. Matt Grimes going the full way, and it's played in early here. And of course, who's on the end of it, like always? It is Jack Rodone. He's been brilliant and prolific for Coventry so far, and it's a brilliant start for the away end. What a brilliant play from Matt Grimes. He slips it through, finds Rodone, and that is a wonderfully worked goal from Coventry City. And Coventry strike here. Jack Rodone's first sight to goal, and you know he don't turn it down. It only took him 5 minutes here. Can the villains respond? Rogers. Oh, it's found its way to Watkins somehow. Watkins keeping the ball, and he kept it for a bit too long. Sakamoto. Van Ewyck. Onyeka into Grimes. Rodone. Mason Clark back to Rodone. Haji Wright. Efren Mason Clark plays it to Sakamoto. Up against Digne, and Digne shows him who's boss. Tielemans. Buendia. Amadou Onana. Watkins yet again. Given away, however, by Rogers. Here's Matt Grimes. De Silva. Rodone. Haji Wright. Efren Mason Clark tried slipping through De Silva, but Villa can attack from that chance. Rogers. Brilliant interception. Grimes into Rodone. Efren Mason Clark. Grimes. Efren Mason Clark. Kitchen. Grimes. Given away by Rodone. Buendia. Given away to Grimes. Brilliant from Coventry, as I've seen. Haji Wright. Quite a fierce challenge there from Pau Torres. McGinn. Watkins. This is better from Villa. Plays it into McGinn. McGinn. Rogers. Watkins. Oh, Nana can't get a strike away. And Carl Rushworth rushes out to get it. Onyeka. Van Ewyck. Sakamoto. Haji Wright. Onyeka. Just about a foot in there from Amadou Onana. Morgan Rogers. Watkins. Drag back from Watkins. Slip through. Oh, what a pass to Amadou Onana, who could not turn that chance down. What a brilliant through ball from Ollie Watkins. And a brilliant finish from Amadou Onana, who's just standing in the goals. Look at this. He sees the run of Onana. Brilliant through ball. And Onana can't turn down a chance like that. What a brilliant Villa goal. And Villa are now on level terms with Coventry here. It is Onana that strikes for them. Can Coventry respond? De Silva. Kitchen. Mason Clark. Efren Mason Clark. Trying to beat Cash. He whips one in. Sakamoto was the one trying to get on the end of it. Tielemans gets it away, however. Onana. McGinn. Cash. Villa look like they know what they're doing now, but the ref calls half time. It's Aston Villa 1, Coventry 1. We are here at Villa Park, where Aston Villa take on Coventry in the FIFA Premier League Match Day 3. Rudoni scored in the first 5 minutes, but Onana responded with an equaliser. And it's 1-1 on terms here in the second half. Konza, Torres, Konza, Cash, McGinn. Here is Konza again. Onana into Tielemans. Watkins, Tielemans whips one over to McGinn. Just about heads into Onana. Watkins, brilliant turn. Watkins twisting his way in and key interception there. Here's Rudoni. Mason Clark. Rudoni. Konza comfortably claims the ball. Martinez kicks it away. Is it a risky one? Watkins does jump high for that header, to be fair. Rogers into McGinn. Cash. Onana. Rogers. Tried dinking one to Buendia, which was a good idea at first, but now it hasn't worked. It looks like a bad one. Sakamoto. Haji Wright. Rudoni couldn't do much. Onana. Rogers. Onana turns and passes to Konza. Lobs one over. Header won by Bobby Thomas. Sakamoto. Van Ewyck. Milan Van Ewyck into Sakamoto. Coventry trying to find a way through Villa's defence. Mason Clark, who can't do that. Digne. Martinez parries one long. Header one, but it's only one into Rogers. Runs into Mason Clark, who's been excellent all game, Efren Mason Clark. Onyeka into goal scorer Rudoni. Rudoni, space is opened up here, and Rudoni took his time to make a decision, and it could be punished here. Buendia, but he gives it away. Grimes. Haji Wright. Sakamoto. Rudoni dispossessed. It was good tracking back, Buendia. And that's a brilliant tackle from Milan Van Ewyck. And Coventry have space on this flank due to the two missing. Sakamoto plays it to Rudoni Haji right in the 89th minute. Coventry could snatch the win here through the American Haji right. It's been an amazing start of the season for Coventry. They move up into the top 6. It was as easy as that. It was all from Milan Van Ewijk, Sakamoto. Rudoni's pass into Wright was a beautiful one, and Wright's finish, you can't knock that off the charts. What a brilliant finish, brilliant goal, brilliant play. And is that the deciding one for Coventry? Haji Wright. Villa could still have a bit of time here. No, they do not. It is Aston Villa 1, Coventry 2, and that is the end of these games for